Says the Beis Halevi. So now that we have these two clear sides, on the one hand, someone who has Bitachon, a person will only lose. On the other hand, someone who has Bitachon, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will achieve everything. Now, why should someone do a shtadlis? Says the Beis Halevi, of course, a perfect human being who puts his entire Bitachon, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he be'etzem should not have to do any shtadlis whatsoever. He doesn't have to get up from his chair. Everything should have arrived to him without moving his finger. Just like Adam Rishon before the Chet, as the Gemara in Sanhedrin brings that the Malachim were preparing his food for him. However, there was a punishment. There was a simple punishment. For a person to have clarity in the idea of Ishtadlis, we have to remember, says the Beis Halevi, it was a simple punishment. It's not in nature that a person should have to work to achieve what he's trying to achieve in this world. But everything should be served to him on a golden platter. However, there was a punishment. Not only that, more than that, when he ate from the Eitz Hadas, we know that now he had the Zuham of the Yitzhahara in him. So now if he would sit back and be served by Malachim, he would be bored. And as the Gemara tells us, it would make him do Averis just from being bored. So not only do we now have a punishment that he needs to actually do some effort to achieve what he's trying to achieve, we have another reason, just like the Chavis Havavas told us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't want us to be bored, because now that we have a Yitzhahara, if we're going to be bored, we're going to do Averis. As the Mishnah in Avos tells us that Talmud Torah has to come together with Ishtadlis. Why? To take away Averis. So a person should have time for Averis. Reb Shimon ben Elazar said, did you ever see an animal that they have a job and they have to make parnasa? What's an animal? In other words, what is every being in this world besides human beings? What are they here for? They're here to serve the human being. And here, a human being, why should I have to suffer so much? I mean, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives to every being in this world, delivers them their food. And here, the human being is the highest on the ladder, has to suffer to achieve. Elamai, said Reb Shimon ben Elazar, we did Avera, and therefore we were the one who put that stick there in the wheel so the parnasa can't come down. So therefore, a person has to do a shtadlis. But to remember, it's all but our punishment. We were punished, and not only were we punished, HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't want us to be bored. But this clarifies that exactly what the Chavis Havavas said, that if someone is Talmud Chacham who would not be bored for 1 second in his life because he's learning Torah, and on the other hand he has full bitachon and he trusts himself into HaKadosh Baruch Hu fully, then of course he doesn't have to do anything, and his parnasa will arrive to him. However, when a person is not in that level, then of course there's a chiyuv of ishtadlis. But again, remembering chas v'shalom that the parnasa does not come through the ishtadlis, but it only comes because of the bitachon.